Hello, and here again, it's Sunday, it's about 20 to 8, and I thought I'd do a bit more update because the batteries ran out, and doing these videos means that you go through batteries quite a lot. The money situation is the last thing we talked about. Well, me and Joe decided, I think I mentioned this yesterday, we're going to have £40 a week from May, which is good because there's a few things I want to buy, and you know, I can put so much away and eventually get bits and bobs out. I want Splinter Cell Conviction, which is a game that was due to come out in September 2007, and I vividly remember watching a demo of it, a rolling demo of it being sort of Sam Fisher with a beard, unkempt, walking through a crowd of people. It was then pretty much shelved and completely redone, and apparently it's good, and the new one is £29.95 new, so in about a month I expect it to come down to 20, so no, I won't get it for about another 4 or 5 weeks, but there we go. Red Dead Redemption's coming out, and that looks brilliant, basically Grand Theft Auto 4 set in the Wild West. Grand Theft Auto 4 as well, I wouldn't mind, again. Not the best game in the world, I think the hype killed it, but it's fun, and it feels like a living, breathing world, and it's cheap. There's also games such as Half-Life, The Orange Box, Oblivion Game of the Year edition, which I got some fun out of, Rock Band, and plenty of others, so I'm going to try and save up for them as well. And a few Blu-rays out, Avatar's coming out, as I mentioned, and a few other things as well, so it's been nice to have something to save towards, and as well, just nice to have an extra £10 so I can feel I've got a bit of money if something pops up. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, last time we talked about, I was off to the Killers tribute, the Fillers, and we went there last night and went to the Beachcomber. A few people from work there, but the kind of people that I say hello to only, and I feel a hypocrite going over and being all pally because I don't really talk to them. I waved and said hello, but nothing more. Got there at 8 and it was dead, full of holiday makers, and I tell you. The actual Fillers came on and they were brilliant. I mean, we saw the real thing last year, and these were the next best thing. I mean, they had the #1 tribute band for the Killers, and they were spot on. I mean, the effort they'd gone to was incredible. So it was a good night, and we got back, and then today me and Jen watched Up, Disney's Up on Blu-ray. Hands down one of the best films I've seen for a very long time. Nearly brought a tear to my eye. Incredible, really, considering that, you know, I've heard a lot of hype, and usually these things are hyped up and you think, well, will it be as good? And it was absolutely fantastic, and Jen loved it as well, and we both will watch it again. We then went to Cleethorpes again, and I told you yesterday, on the other update, we went to the cemetery, me and Mum, and saw these graves of my great uncle and great aunt. Well, I brought some cheap flowers, I mean, cheap being the word, and laid them down there, and I felt sort of at ease, I don't know, weird, because I had a grave to visit, really. So I've got quite a small family, so it was nice. And then we went to this pet shop, and Jen brought me a fish, and I'll show you it later. We've called him Kevin, after a character in Up. And it was nice, it was really good, and I've just basically watched Anger Management on DVD, which is a good, if not slightly aged film. It was a lot funny when I first saw it 4 years ago, and it was when I just watched it, but yeah, fair enough. I'm going to watch Doctor Who in a bit, and then I'm going to play Fallout 3 and just piss about. Speaking of Fallout 3, it's taken over all of my time again. I'm 18 hours in, and I've done 2 hours of the story and 16 hours of literally wandering the wastelands, helping people, killing people, doing very, very minor side quests, exploring the map and finding things I didn't even find the first time. I've not even touched the downloadable content yet, which is a testament to how good the game is, to be honest. I've still got Assassin's Creed 2, I've still got Batman Arkham Asylum, but it's nice to build the games collection, because I've got a few DVDs now and a couple of Blu-rays that'll keep me going, so it's nice to concentrate on the games. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, Fallout 3, incredible. I think any game requires a degree of imagination, and in all fairness, a lot of things that happen in Fallout 3 probably aren't, well, don't actually happen in reality is how I explain them when I'm talking, say, text, but the basis is there. I mean, if I encounter a group of travellers or encounter a group of enemies, then obviously that happens. But if there's a bit of dialogue or if there's a little backstory, I sort of ad-lib that. But I do it when I'm playing it, I imagine it, and it makes it a lot more fun. So yeah, really enjoying that, and I'm back in the old routine of putting the music on. Basically I put all my songs on a USB stick ages ago. I think it's an 8 gig one, and I've stuck them on my CD player, which me and Tex got in September of 2008, I believe. Was it 2007? 2008, I believe. Put it on random, play the game, hour and a half a night. It's brilliant. Always played about 11:30 though, for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. There you go. But just a great game. But I'm looking forward to other games, and this £40 will enable me to do that. But yeah, that aside, and that's the weekend done. Me and John had a great time, and it's kind of weird because weekends get a lot more sparser now before the shifts start, but obviously I'll talk about it in the next video. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the time being on this one, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you.